someone who procrastinates, or maybe you are also aware that you self-sabotage. You you want a result, so you find out what actions you need to take to get your results. And to take that action, you had some decisions to make. That means you had some choices. And you set a goal. So you had a goal, you had some choices from which you had to make a decision, and you took actions to get the results. But you find out that every time you set some goals for yourself, you somehow end up either procrastinating or maybe even self-sabotaging yourself. You have this huge dream, huge goal in front of you, and you just don't understand why you are not being able to reach those, and then you feel more and more low about it, and therefore you don't focus on the things you need to do anymore. You procrastinate. Well, to understand why we procrastinate and how we can stop procrastinating or self-sabotaging, we have to understand much more goes under all this surface thing that's happening to us that we can see. So this is our outer world. We set goals, we have choices, make decisions, take action, have results. But still, it seems like we cannot get there. Under the waves, under this surface, we have the inner world. What happens in the inner world is these goals we have, but because of our tribal cycle is people around us, our environment, our culture, or our tribe, our family, friends. So we are always in tribal cycle. Our forefathers are our tribal cycle. So we get conditioned through our tribal cycle. So in every tribe, in every family, in every culture, there are things we are allowed to do, there are things we are not allowed to do. There are emotions we are allowed to feel, there are emotions we are not allowed to feel. This is conditioning. This is when we are growing up. Maybe you heard somebody telling you, money doesn't grow on trees. So you have this belief about money, and this happens between 0 to 7 years. All our beliefs are imprinted. So this is research by Dr. Morris Massey. His research says from 0 to 7 years, all our beliefs have been installed. So whatever tribal cycle we have been in and been conditioned, we form our needs based on that. So our suppressed feelings, say most families would have, don't be angry, don't be sad, don't cry. So we suppress all these emotions. We are not allowed to show our anger. The adults can be angry with us, but we cannot be angry with them. We cannot show our emotions. We are not allowed to be sad. Go in your room. Don't cry in front of me. All these, as we grow up, we learn to manage ourselves. We learn to manage those emotions by suppressing them, by moving on to something else, by distracting ourselves. Even when we cry, maybe our parents come and distract us by saying, let's play, let's watch a movie, let's go out, I'll buy you this or I'll buy you that. We didn't learn how to handle, how to be with our sadness and overcome sadness, or how to be with our grief. Somebody took my toy. I don't want to share my toy, and there was this grief, there was this sadness, but I wasn't allowed to cry. Don't cry. You have to share. So all those big emotions for a small child is training the child how to not be sad, be angry, all those emotions that we consider negative. No emotions are negative, by the way. So that would in turn build our needs. So if I've been ignored, if my feelings have been ignored, now I have a need to be seen, to be heard, to feel significant, to maybe I've been ignored so much I become a clingy person, or I'm looking for love, to be loved, to be seen by other people. So I become a attention seeker, or maybe the only way to get the things, to get my needs met, I had to people please. I had to please my parents. I had to please my people around me as a child, take care of their needs to make them feel loved, so, or make them feel they are a good parent. So these needs are born, and then I become a people pleaser. So these needs are our blueprints. For the rest of our lives, we will walk on those blueprints. We will seek those needs and try to meet those needs from other people, from our surrounding, from our environment. Therefore, we will focus on those. Focus on the things to get our needs met. And most possibly in a dysfunctional way, because nobody taught us how to seek love, attention in a functional way, how to meet our needs in a functional way. And then we set our goals. Our goals is based on the needs that we want to get met. Our needs are based on our blueprint. Our focus are our goals are based on our blueprint, and our needs, our blueprint is created by our conditioning from our tribal cycle. Now this tribal cycle, they don't have any clue that they are doing it. Our family, our friends, our ancestors, generations after generations, this conditioning has been passed through without knowing, without questioning. So if we now set our goals, everything goes underneath, inner world, we have no clue about this. We set our goals. What are the chances that our goals will give our results when we have so much going on here that we have no understanding or clue about, no awareness about? So to stop procrastinating, to stop self-sabotaging, we have to look into our blueprint. What were our beliefs as we grew up? Money doesn't grow on trees. Money becomes hard to earn. Money is evil. I feel guilty about making money. Rich people cannot be good people. Therefore, I will self-sabotage. If I want to be a good person, I will self-sabotage in terms of making money, in terms of getting wealthy. Money itself is not evil. We know money is just a tool, just a means to do what we want to do, to get what we want to get. What we want to get, what our goal is, could be how we get it, could be evil or good. So that's from me today. If you want to learn more, you can get in touch with me. Thank you. Bye for now.